Alright everybody, so I just got my Curse of Strahd Legendary Edition from Beedle and Grimm in the mail today. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing here. I've already pulled the finger puppets out. They came in a separate package in the same big box, but you got your werewolf. I'm thinking Piddlewick. Of course, the fine gentleman Strahd. His corpse bride. And I'm going to think that this is probably a mongrel folk of some sort from the Abbey. Now we'll open the big box. Nice, beautiful, fancy box. First thing we got was a cover sheet. And it lists off all the contents. Then we got this nice little folder, which comes with DM maps. So you've got all the different maps of the towns, right? There's a whole bunch of them. All the different areas, all the different maps that you'd need as a DM, so you can just have them readily available. They're not stuck in a book, and they're actually a decent size. So if you had like a binder with, sleeve inserts, you could have these in each one. They're much nicer than flipping through the actual book. So the other side has more maps, different areas. And then it's got this really nice little fold-out map, kind of reminiscent of Harry Potter, actually. And it's basically a pocket guide of Ravenloft. Okay, next is a very, very nice Tarokka deck. They're huge, like quite large compared to my other set, and much nicer. They've got a really nice silver embossing on the back, and you got the full deck. So that's always nice for having that nice in-person reading. Alright, this looks like, I'm going to say encounters or monsters maybe. Everything's wrapped up nicely. So, yeah, Phantom Warriors, Shadow Hags, Night Stalkers. They're all cards. So for all the different monsters you might encounter, and they're meant to just hang over your screen. So, that way the players get to see what they're up against. And on the back side, you get the stats. Very nice. A little large, I think. You really would need a large screen to do it, but it's got everybody. Like, there's a ton of monsters. Alright, what's next? What have we got here? Oh! Festival of the Blazing Sun. Well, I hope that's supposed to be like that. Looks like one of my maps might be a little bit damaged. Or maybe it's just... No, it's supposed to be all smashed up like that. So, these are some of the correspondence. So, a couple nice physical handouts. This one here feels really nice. It's obviously somebody took the time to wrinkle it very well. Some wine labels. From the Wizard of Wines, obviously. My friends. So, some nice physical handouts to give to your players. This one is meant to be folded, obviously. But for my game, I've actually got the wax seal, and I'm able to print these up, so I'll never really use these. The Durst Family Will. Okay. So I'm going to say that this is probably similar to the map that comes in the original book. About the same size. Okay. And then the back side is Ravenloft. Okay, some stick-on wax seals, obviously to seal the envelopes that you get. And then there's stationery that you can print on. All right, so lots of nice physical handouts. Look like they've been torn out of a book, so when your players find them, you know, they can have fun, and it gives it that whole special feel. It's just blank cardstock. These are... not sure what these are. Oh. It's like... oh. Encounters. So... these are little encounters that you can have. Pre-done up. Bonus encounters that are additional to the game. That one was Taroka 2. This is the third gem. So, I'm not sure how any of you have done it, but I put the gems in certain places. One was in the tower itself as the heart. One was at Yester Hill in Winter Splinter, and the other was in Baba Saga's hut. So they were the three things that animated things, so those are where I put mine. Hunger of the Wolf. More encounters. It's a whole bunch of extra encounters. Strahd's Invitation. Couple of NPCs, it looks like. Human Cleric. Half Warlock. Human half-elf, half-elf Rogue. I think these might just be pre-gen characters. Right. Nice little velvet pouch. And some Electrum pieces from Ravenloft. You get 3 of those. That's nice. I really expected this to be bigger though. The one I printed on my printer was much larger. But it's heavy, and it comes on a nice gold chain. So yeah, it's very nicely done. The one I printed was about that big. It was like so that they could hold it in the palm of their hands. But that's really nice. These are, so you get a stack of these. Vistani Campfire Scene. So these are just to set the mood. Hang them over your thing, your DM screen, and you know, depending on where you are, it helps set the mood. I'd say they'd have to have a pretty big screen though, for all the things that they've got to hang over. But there's, I don't know, 1, 2, probably about 15 or so of these. Very nice. Okay, now the books. Chapters 1, 2, and 3. They've broken the original book down into smaller sections. I don't see myself using these. I prefer my book. This is, of course, the original. And my current campaign, they're in the final stages. So these books will get used the next time I run this. Okay. Appendix, Creatures of Horror, the Taroka deck. Oh, this is Death House. And then basically your mini monster manual. So that would be the last part of the regular book. Now the DM screen. Oh, I like that. It stands up higher. So and of course it's got some nice Curse of Strahd artwork on the back. Sorry for the glare. I don't normally do these sorts of things, so do apologize. Oh, now that's nice. Oh, for the boss fight. A very nice full-size sheet. And it has his entire stat block. So for the final battle, you just drop that right down over the screen and you're looking at Strahd's stats. A little hard to read. I wouldn't want to be reading that, but I'm old and whatnot, so you know, it is what it is. So that's everything in the box. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna say I'm impressed so far. Into the box for now. All right. Now, what a lot of people have been asking about is this big tube. So, I'm going to say this is all the full-size battle maps. Oh, comes with a couple nice little deeds. Gustav and Eliza Durst, or Elizabeth Durst, sorry. Is that actually embossed? No, it's not. But, anyhow. Alright. So now, the maps. Oh, they feel nice. They are very heavy. Don't know if you can write on them, but you got Death House. This will be hard to do. Right, they're all full-size battle maps. Supposed to be for every single encounter area. So, yeah. Really impressed. Oh, now that feels nice. That is the map you can give to the players to travel around Barovia, and it's got really a nice feel. Now, I made a cloth one for mine, but this one here feels almost like it's on a leather, but it's not. And it's obviously vinyl of some sort. But it's textured to be like an animal hide that it's been drawn on. It's got a really nice feel. So that's my down and dirty look at the Legendary bundle. I look forward to the next time I run this campaign actually being able to use it in its entirety. I'll use parts of it now. Like I said, my players are in the crypts, and but I've got a full Warlock tile build of the entire crypts and of the throne room where the final battle is going to be. So yeah, is it worth the amount? I don't know, but I'm a Strahd junkie. I've got the first edition modules. I got it's one of the first campaigns I ever played back in the 80s. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed. Bye.